What's up? Welcome to Dave Jackson Media. Today we're unboxing my new shipment directly from, if you saw the red tape on the box, it's Neve. I feel like I'm definitely putting on my big boy pants with this one. This is my first Neve product ever. Here's the gigantic power supply, so this thing is serious. Here's the IEC and this gold connectors on the IEC. I've never seen that before. So already off to a wonderful start. I'm already impressed by the small dynamics. Here's some brochures. You made a sound investment. It's an investment. And of course the sticker. Gotta have the sticker. I don't know where it's going. Here's another brochure for the 8424. I think I'm gonna keep that out. A guy can dream, can he? Alright, let's get to it. Taking this bad boy out of the box. This is a beast of a unit, to say the least. Let's get it out the packaging. Of course, it's packaged very well. I love this. It's like airtight, so that's great. Already impressed just with the care, of quality equipment. Let's go ahead and get it out of the plastic and reveal. There it is. Dun da da da. Neve 1073 OPX 8-channel preamp. And this one has the ADAT card option installed already, pre-installed. So you can connect it via USB to your computer for the DAW, or the ADAT connection with the optical cable to an existing interface. So now it's time to remove this preamp, 8-channel preamp from Behringer, the SDA that connects to my X32 compact that's right above. I'm still gonna keep the X32 compact in the mix as a monitoring console. I like to be able to, slide faders to hear certain things. So there's a way I could connect the Neve 1073 along with my Apollo X4, where I can still utilize the mixer for monitoring console in the room, so it's easier to hear things, immediate without having to click buttons. So taking this out, here's the network cable, the Ethernet cable that connects it to the mixer. I'm gonna keep that, repurposing these TRS snake connections so I can use the outputs as well to route channels directly through to the Behringer console, so I can monitor them as I play from the various sources that I'll even plug into the Apollo. And pulling out the rest of the cables, there's a network cable again that I'm going to use because the Neve 1073 is also remote controllable with this network cable to my Ethernet router. So just grabbing that, it's a wonderful option. And also now I'm pulling the cables that connect to the mics that are on my organ. These are going to go on what's called the front panel of the Neve 1073 OPX. And here we are with my first D-sub or DB25 8-channel. This is the inputs. So this is the XLR female. And this is basically what my drum snake or drum breakout box, whatever, is going to connect to the first 8 channels. I'm going to go ahead and put it through the desk now. I'm terrible with labeling things, so if I don't connect it now as I go, I won't know where anything is. And basically, we're embarking upon 24 connections to this single unit. So I need to know what's going where, so I'm just going to plug it up as I go. Once I install it, I'm not going back behind there to do anything else. So at this point, everything will be controlled at the breakout box or at the patch bay. This is going to be the output D-sub. The 1073 will allow you to route the audio directly out from the outputs, just like a regular preamp. And I will run this into the Behringer mixer for monitoring as well, so I can use a group fader and hear the drums in the room if I need to, or in the headphones, without clicking buttons through a virtual mixer. Making that connection to the outputs area on the 1073 preamp. Making sure it's tight and secure. This is actually my first time using D-sub connections, but I've watched 100 million Andrew Masters videos. Shout out to him. I've learned so much about, technology. And here we are with the TRS D-sub. This one is for my keyboards and all the line level instruments that I'll use. I'll be able to run it through this unit as well. So you can use all the inputs at different times. So you can use the rear inputs with the D-sub, and then you can switch and use the front panel inputs, and you can also use the line inputs. So I can really route my entire studio setup through this one preamp and get that nice 1073, that legendary tone, on all my instruments as I'm tracking, and also going through the converters of the newest gen Apollo X4 for a cleaner sound and a richer character to the sound. Here's the network cable that we're plugging in. Is going to my router again, so I can use the app from Neve to adjust the preamp settings right from my computer. I don't have to ever touch the preamp. Here's the optical cable for the ADAT connection for the channels to go into my Apollo. I had to learn that I had to send the sync from the 1073 to the Apollo for it to work. Got the power supply plugged in, and now it's time to install it, or like we say, it's time to rack it up. There's so many cables back there that I moved because of taking the first preamp out. So it was a little bit of a challenge. I literally knocked out every cable in the rear of that patch bay trying to put this in. So I'm going back behind the desk to just clear it away and help guide this thing in there. And it's heavy too. You see it moving the whole desk as I move it. So coming back around. So I got it, the space cleared out now, and just, these awkward positions to hold it so you can install it properly. Again, I want to do it right the first time, so I never have to touch it again until I upgrade. And I don't know that there is an upgrade from Neve. So I tried to make the, best use of, my investment power to get equipment that's going to really help me and be future-proof. That's a term I got from Andrew Masters. So shout out to him, because he even referred this unit to me in the first place. So here's the cables, again, that I'm pulling out from my organ microphones, as well as my SM7B. And those will be my front panel connections. And then I have 4 open connections. So that's for guitars, bass, or additional vocals, or, I got 4 more options from the front panel. So now it's time to go back behind the desk and connect the inputs from the drum breakout box to the D-sub inputs for the Neve 1073. So that's 8 inputs. That's going to be kick in, kick out, snare top, snare bottom, all 4 toms. And then for the overheads and hi-hat mics, these are still on the drum breakout, and these are going to go to the Apollo because I don't, if I had to pick, I'm going to put, the Neve preamps on the shells, and I'll run the cymbals through, of course, my UAD unison preamps. Maybe even 610B preamp emulation would sound good for overhead, just tubes, or to, take the harshness away. Tidying up the cables. Now connecting the ADAT optical cable to the Apollo so that the 1073 will communicate with it. And here we are, it's in there. Let's power it up and let's see these lights. Beautiful. And so now I'm gonna wait. It recognizes the card, and now we want to see that there's a recognized connection with the optical cable to the Apollo. And there it is, ready to make great music. Thank you guys for watching, and be blessed.